Alright guys, good morning. Welcome back to day 3 in Macau, day 4 on the trip. Today we're going to be going on a little bit more of a historical adventure of Macau. We're going to be seeing some different streets, some different regions. Just had a really good breakfast actually. It was probably the most Western breakfast I could ever have had. Bacon, poached eggs, you name it, it was on the plate. Bit of watermelon and pineapple as well. Feeling good today though. Chelsea won last night, so I'm very happy with that. I'll quickly go and sign my declaration form to make sure I can get into the European away day next week. Then we're going to go and explore.
Hey guys!
Morning.
Welcome back to the vlog.
Thanks.
It is a toasty day out here today. We've got a little fruit market to go to. I had some fruit for my breakfast, but I could definitely eat some more. It's busy. Okay, so this is the sort of market where people would come to on a daily basis just to get like your daily vegetables, daily fruit supply. I think there's a bit of seafood at the top as well. Now I've just eaten breakfast, but we're going to check this place out anyway. We're coming into the fish and the meat market right now. If you're a bit squeamish with stuff like blood and dead animal, then you should probably turn off this video now or skip to... That's what you should do. I've not really been into many markets like that before, and it's the first time I've gone in there and filmed it. Some people didn't actually want to be filmed, which is understandable for whatever reason. And it's also, there's absolutely no smell of fish, there's no smell of raw meat or anything, which tells me that it's actually a really good market with really good high quality produce, which is good. I think I've said the word good far too many times, but I expected it to smell sort of really raw and fishy and everything. None of that. I think it's all in slow-mo right now. Anyone for a herbal tea? Anyone for a herbal tea? 4 for a pound, 4 for a pound.
Nice or fresh.
Let's take a bit of England to Macau. Well guys, welcome to a herbal tea restaurant. Do you call it a restaurant or do you call it a tea room?
Sir, just a tea house.
Tea house, there we go. Welcome to my tea house. We're trying some tortoise herbal jelly right now. It's black. Do we have to put some syrup on it?
I'll just try with the syrup.
You're not a fan?
Oh yeah,
No, I like
pour
it.
it
It tastes
in.
like tea.
Right, syrup, left, right and centre, here we go.
Hey, we now,
Cheers guys.
now have some herbal jelly. We're going to put some syrup in it, and it looks like this. It's got
Oh,
good stuff in
that's
there.
bitter that is, I tell you.
And then I'm going to put some
I'll
syrup
try it with the syrup.
on.
It's like solid Guinness. I'm going to have another spoonful to really gauge my reaction to this.
It's like drinking jelly tea.
Jelly, that's a gelatin. Okay.
I'm going to have to say I'm not a fan.
No.
I'm allowed to say that, right?
You guys
It's
know
too
I
bitter for
normally
me.
say good. This is pear.
That's good.
I think the sugar cane's best.
Can you give me like a mmm?
Okay, right. 1 sec. Let's make it an advert for the sugar cane. That was on my face.
Which one's the pear one? We sort of like got a bit caught. I think this one's pear. So a frequent thing in my vlogs at the moment is my voice just going into like AWOL mode. aka the voice crack, the dreaded voice crack, which all YouTubers hate. Pear tea is supposedly really good for your throat, which is supposedly obviously good for your voice. So I'm just gonna down the whole lot, mate.
This is not a sponsored video.
Not sponsored by pearteaslimited.com. I'll tell you what, it tastes great. And if it's good for me, I'm just gonna keep drinking it, because then maybe I can get a sexy voice. Just gonna say, if you've got a cold, come to Macau. Some of the smells as you're walking down the street are just absolutely unbelievable. They're just cooking things that I don't even know what they are half the time. Just smells incredible. So as a city, Macau is actually only about 32 kilometers long. I'm not sure about like in terms of square kilometers and all of that stuff. But it's never really seemed that busy when you've been here. It's always seemed like there's not crowds and crowds of people. These markets are the crowds of people that I expected when I was coming to Macau. It's absolutely mad, like left, right, straight forward, backwards, like there's people everywhere. Okay guys, this is a small temple called Bamboo Temple. Pandas eat bamboo, remember? If you haven't seen yesterday's vlog, check it out. Pandas. They were very cute. They were awesome. This place is awesome. This place is very cool. So all of the incense sticks that you see outside of all of the mini temples, they are offerings to the Taoist gods. And there's loads of the mini temples just scattered around this small little area. It's very cool, very peaceful, just off the side of the markets. This is literally like a 15-second walk from all of those bustling markets we've just come from. And this is just here. Another thing that's super interesting for me here is you may see people burning presents, gifts, or stuff like the paper car. The belief behind this is that if they burn it at the temple, it can go on to the person who has passed away in the afterlife. So for example, people burn safes full of money so that they can go to the afterlife wealthy, that kind of thing. It's a beautiful temple, this. I like it. Another thing I've done today that I don't normally do, it's because I've become really conscious of constantly doing this. Whenever I go out exploring a new place, I've always got my phone, which means I've always got social media up. I'm not always looking up and looking around, I'm always looking down at my phone, or Google Maps when I'm trying to figure out where I'm going. Didn't bring my phone out with me today. And I'll tell you what, I'm taking in so much more just by spending time offline, which is really cool. Obviously I'm spending a lot of time shooting video, but it's nice to be in a new city that I've never been to before and just not have any distractions. And all I have to do is explore. It is great. I'm really enjoying this. We're in like a little garden right now. There's those little turtles and fish just chilling out in the pond. And again, just surrounded by big buildings. We're only about a minute away from the market and the temple we were just at. So much contrast in this city. It's beautiful. How nice is this place?
Yeah, it's great.
So beautiful.
Getting some good shots?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Getting them Instagram.
No, I said it in yesterday's vlog, but make sure you go and check these guys out. They're making videos, taking loads of photos on this trip. Links in the description.
Here we see the wild Macau turtle. Here, native to China. Macau.
Alright then, so we've come back to the sort of area we were in yesterday near the Street of Love over there. It's lunchtime. Food has been a massive thing on this trip. We've eaten some of the best food that I've probably ever had in my life. I'm not entirely sure where we're going for lunch, but it is lunchtime. Feeling a little bit hungry, just had a little coffee to wake myself up. Didn't film it for once because, you know, just trying to change things up ever so slightly at the moment. Food. I am ready for this. Oh, sorry mate, sorry. He was not happy with me. This restaurant is called What's Up? What's Up? The Ceiling.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Shi.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Hi Tiff, I'm George. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
How are you doing?
Great,
Hi,
great.
George. Good to meet you.
Hi, I'm Shi.
Hi, Jordan.
As if my beer of choice with my lunch is called Jasmine IPA. How's it, guys? All right then, Jasmine, how do you taste today? Oh my word. Oof. Gee whiz. That's the most sour beer I've ever had, but it's actually really tasty. Have you guys tried the Jasmine beer? I mean, it's in this glass if you want to take a little sup.
This is 9 Dragons.
9 Dragons. How sour is that? Do you know what? I'm a fan.
Like your jasmine sour.
That's nice. That's a slow burn of that. Got a little bit of Wagyu beef right here. Got a couple beers. Got some cheesy bites. Some crab salad. Guys, as I said beforehand, I'm in my element with the food here. I'm now learning chopsticks with my left hand so I can vlog with my right. Can't even vlog with my right very well. Bit of beef. Couple sesame seeds on the outside, give it a nice little crunch. Wouldn't have this for brunch, but I'm eating it for my lunch. It's really nice actually. I mean, it is stunning, utterly stunning. Yeah, I'm a fan. Right, now the moment of truth. Do I like grilled pufferfish? That's the answer we're about to get. Okay, it looks a bit like bacon. My hands are shaking. I'm not sure why. A bit worried about that. That's not like any other fish, ever. It tastes a bit like crab, but the texture's a bit like hard chicken or beef. That's pretty much what I was meant to say. Yeah, that's actually good. Very different. I recommend grilled pufferfish. The next thing on the agenda is lobster ramen. Cheers, guys. If I could afford to eat lobster every day, I would. We're walking off our lunch. We're taking a little stroll around a very, very typical Macanese little mini village within Macau. Tiff, what would you say is one of the main things that you'll see around a typical living area like this?
You can mostly see the temple around the community and a very small temple for their worship and daily, for pray daily. So that is most things that you have to see in this area.
And how many people would you say share the one temple?
I think it's about 30 or 20.
30? Okay.
Yeah, it's around this area. It's not about the people. Who the people, you will come here and serve the God. Yeah,
it's like there's like loads of different mini communities. It's cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So you can also see different small temple is like sitting around the corner. That is the reason.
Perfect, thank you. Hello, mate. There's a little rascal doggo in there. This is the Temple of Hong Gong Meal. It's a bit of a mouthful, but we got there. And this chap that you can see behind me right now is actually one of the most famous Chinese doctors from 300 BC as a bit of sawdust. No, not sawdust.
Incense dust.
Incense is dropping on me. I don't know if that's good or bad luck. Yeah, 300 BC, that's like 2,317 years ago. Almost 2,318 years ago. That is a long time, but this guy's done bits. Alright guys, so we have come to a little coffee shop called A Porta de Art. It's really quite nice, very modern. It's meant to be like the modern Macau within the old streets, and it certainly does that. There's an exhibition going on upstairs right now. All of this wood, this desk by the way is my dream. Proper hardwood desk. It's built by a local artist. Really, really nice. As was this chair, and also this book, which is a poetry book. Gonna have a little coffee downstairs, going for a long black. Still fighting the jet lag, but today's been such a great day, don't you think? It's been a really fun, enjoyable day to learn a little bit about this city. Kind of want this desk. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Guys, I want you to meet somebody. This is Ernest. How are you, my man?
Very good.
This guy supports Manchester United. We were getting on just fine. He brought us out some of the best food I've had in my whole life, and then he tells me he's a Man United fan.
We'll be talking about the best football club in the world.
That may not make it, but because I like you, I might just leave it in there just for all the other United fans watching. Anyway, cheers, man. This is apparently the best coffee in which area?
The St. Paul's Ruins area.
The St. Paul's Ruins area.
In Macau.
I'm burning my hands again. Oh my word, I'm not even kidding you. That is so hot. I might not be able to have a sip yet. I'll tell you what it's like in a minute. Not even kidding, we've actually put ice inside it so I can drink it and not be scared to drop it all over my hand like we did at the water park the other day. Right, Ernest, I'm relying on you here. It's gone cold now. No, actually it's really good, genuinely. Very nice. I've also just been informed that 2 months ago, so August the 23rd, so like 2 months and 3 days ago to the time of recording this video, there was a typhoon that hit Macau, and the water, I kid you not, was up to here. Look at this, this is like, I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", and it's pretty much as tall as me.
So that's basically 6 foot of water.
6 feet of water? How long did it take to clear the place?
To be honest, the water cleared in like what, 2-3 hours. It
2 or
came
3
and
hours?
gone, just
My
like
bath
that.
doesn't even drain that quick. Oh my word.
You said the
That's up to like the first level, right?
Yeah, you can see it right here, where the feet of the chicken is. It's basically one of the front signs, you know, from our shops. I'll point it out to you when we go past in a bit. Then you can actually feel.
Oh my word. Is that chicken still alive?
Kind of.
Kind of. Guys, you're never going to guess what I found. Those of you that follow me on social media know that I've been looking for these shoes. I've been looking for these trainers for so long, and I've finally got them in my size. The all black Vapor Maxes. Literally just saw this. It's not even a proper Nike store, it's an iSport. Copped it. And yet again guys, just from the turn of a couple of corners, we are now pretty much in the centre of Macau, with all of these huge shops with Western brands, global brands that we all know. And again, you don't seem to really go anywhere, and then you turn a corner and it's something completely different. The city is full of diversity, it's amazing, and I'm so happy I managed to cop those Vapor Maxes. Honestly, that has made my day as if it couldn't already have been as good of a day as it has been. It's been brilliant. But the sun is setting now behind these buildings, so the light is really nice around here. It's getting very busy as well. I think a lot of people are probably finishing work about this time. Yeah, feeling very good. The sun just goes into like an orange blob here. It's really weird, like you can see like the hazy skyline, which is beautiful in itself. Normally with the sunset you get like all these weird colours coming off of it, but here it's just like this really round defined orange blob. It's absolutely gorgeous, it's so different. The sun has gone down for another day, it's about 5:30. The sun sets here at about 10 to 6, but because of these mountains, which are actually the other side of the harbour, it means that it goes a lot earlier on this side of the city. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to go to a place called the Sky Bar tonight. We checked it out last night. I didn't actually film in there. Probably a good thing that I didn't. I had a couple of gin and tonics. They were very tasty, very nice. I've got into gin and tonics recently, by the way. Trying to avoid the beer at this present moment. But we're gonna head there tonight. We're gonna get some food as well. And even though I've had some of the best food ever, my favourite dish is being cooked tonight, Thai green curry. They've put a special recommendation. I've asked for it a little bit spicier than normal as well, which sometimes they get funny about changing their recipes, but should be fine, as long as they don't try and purposely mug me off by making it stupidly spicy. But yeah, what a gorgeous evening, what a beautiful day it's been.
Her body's gold like September. She burns through the night like an ember. And all those things we try forgetting.